Hi, if you're an Aries born March 21st to April 19th, what can you expect for the month of August 2017? Let's tune in and find out. So Aries, you're fighting your own battle. I see some of you in a bubble just trying to fight your way out of it when all you have to do is just, pop it and it'll just go away. So it's that sort of feeling sense of make a much ado about nothing, right? So this is the month to kind of like let go of all the things that you're amped up about. My kidneys are on fire. So whatever you're pissed off about, let it go. And this could be just pissed off at yourself. It could be pissed off at a loved one. It could be pissed off at your boss. It could be pissed off at the world, Trump, you name it. Whatever's got you up in arms, you need to let it go. Why? Because it's blocking you or keeping you from being actually able to solve that problem, from actually being able to make a difference in the world. Because you're using the anger and it's just like these buzzing bees and you're not getting anywhere. And I can really feel it in your body, especially up in the spine and in the kidneys. So if you have, if you've got stuff that's going on, where you're not happy with yourself or internalizing it, I'm sure your body's playing it out with, UTIs or having problems with your kidneys or elevated liver values or venereal disease or all these things where we turn self-hatred in on ourselves. So Aries, don't want you to do that. Want you to find a way to love yourself. Okay, and in doing that, now some of you are going, what is she talking about? I have no idea what she's talking about. So good, if I'm not talking to you, that's terrific, because you don't want to be in that space that those Aries are, because it's pretty intense. So let's begin and look at, for those of you in a committed, loving relationship, what you can expect for the month. Well, I feel like some of you are just riding a high, and this is the opposite end of those Aries, where you're really enjoying life. The partnership is smooth, it's working out. Some of you may have recently gotten married or recommitted or renewed your vows. So you're riding this high and this trajectory of congratulations and feeling positive about your relationship. That's really great. And I think you're just going to see that continue. The honeymoon's going to continue this month. And I also just see, there's this new level in your relationship with your soulmate where you're just kinder to each other and have each other on a pedestal. And it's really a beautiful symbiotic sort of energy. Now, if you're not there, we've got some eclipses that are going to happen this month. Full moon eclipse August 7th in Aquarius. And then we have a second new moon total solar eclipse in Leo August 21st. And eclipses are designed to, break things up, new endings and new beginnings, sudden new endings and new beginnings. And sudden could be 30 days before up to 6 months after. So just be aware that, if you've already had something huge just happen for yourself, there may not be anything around that August 7th date. Or it could be, that it doesn't happen until September 7th, right? So just know that there's these big endings and beginnings that are happening here in this month. Now, for those of you that are interested in falling in love for Aries, what are your chances this month for that happening? Wow, there's some really good opportunity to fall in love right away. Like some of you may have just recently met somebody with this new moon, July 23rd, or even right now, this first week. I could have, either met somebody that July 23rd, or even, as soon as a month before. Or it could be this, this whole month of August. But I'm really excited for you. It's new, it's titillating, and they're interesting, and they're not like somebody you've dated before. So they're different than the norm. They're different than what you're used to, and that's actually a good thing. So you want to be able to explore that relationship. The thing about it is, Aries, is you don't want to rush, and Aries. We all love Aries, but they can be very judgmental, very harsh. Just this is how it is. This is how I see it. Boom, 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 done. Right? So be careful that you don't judge too quickly, or one way or the other, right? Because that could also mean that you could fall head over heels very quick. And we have Mercury goes retrograde August 12th through September 5th. And generally what that means is during that time, Mercury's not there for us. So communications can get screwed up. We don't always see what's there, which is why you really don't want to start dating somebody new August 12th through September 5th. It's a great time to go back and redate somebody, to go date somebody again. You go, oh, wow, yeah, I dated them 3 years ago and now I'm dating them again, right? So that's a good thing, but it's not optimally a time to start dating somebody for the first time because there's things that you don't know about them or haven't seen about them. If you do meet somebody new during that time, just friend zone them, go out with them, have fun, and then you'll decide after September 5th whether or not you want to actually date them. Okay, so I feel like you have the whole month, Aries, good energy for you to be able to fall in love and meet the right person. A lot of parties, a lot of festivals, a lot of things that are fun, easy meet and greet, easy. I mean, just like I just see your energy pulling people in everywhere, even like putting money in a parking meter, to walking down the street, to being at the grocery store. You know, people are saying hi to you and interested in you. So don't be surprised if you meet your future, loved one in the produce section, okay? Because anything can happen here. All right, so now let's look at career for you, Aries. What can you expect this month for your career? I feel like you need to, I feel like you've got too many options, almost like you've got like way too many things just kind of like floating out there. And I feel like what there is to do is to choose one and start to put your focus on it. Because I feel like very quickly, whatever you put your focus on is going to either fall apart or manifest. So if you've got 4 things, just take one at a time and work with it. If it falls apart, next. And until you find the right one, because I feel like when you do, you'll be able to laser beam it and it will really just magnify really beautifully. And sometimes, when we pick one, other things are coming in at us and seem to be moving faster. Bottom line is go through the open door this month. Just go through the open doors. The doors that are opening, go through. And that's where you're going to find your success. So go through the open doors, do what's in front of you, and you're going to find quick success. Okay, so how about money for Aries? So I feel like you've got stability. And I do feel like you've got this capacity, at least within yourself, even if you don't have a big bankroll, you've got you yourself is your own net worth. You yourself is incredibly valuable, whether it's the way that you approach things in life, whether it's your intellect or the way you are with people or your creativity. You are a vast source to be able to make money quickly. And I just see you quick on your feet, being able to be resilient and make money really fast. So if you're somebody who's looking for a job, boy, you'll have one very quickly, right? All it is putting it out there. If you're looking to expand a career that you've already got going, you're going to see these moments in time, like the full moon eclipse of August 7th. There could be some big things happening for you, big contracts coming in, big success coming in. Remember, you don't want to sign, if you can help it, a contract between August 12th and September 5th, unless it's a renewal of something, then that's different. But, and even then you want to read the fine print as best you can. But if it's renewing without any changes, you're good to go. But for a brand new contract, you either want to kind of like stall, say it's at your attorney's, whatever, but if you're forced to, you're forced to. But, if you can, wait and sign anything either before August 12th or after September 5th. Okay, so I do feel like you're going to be making money this month, Aries, and I feel like there's like a whole new crop coming in. Something that you have put energy towards is growing. Whether that's just a seed or an idea that, hey, someday I want to be a manager of a gym, or someday I want to own my own, restaurant, or someday I want to be, a professor at a college and teach English literature. Whatever it is, or someday I want to be a college student, or I want to someday have my master's. Whatever it is that you, even if it was 10 years ago, had that idea, I want to be a fireman, the opportunity is going to show up. Okay, I feel like this month, a lot of us hopes, dreams, and wishes, whatever we had, even from childhood, this is the month that you could get the opportunity, like, wow, it doesn't sound so stupid. It's here now, right? Like even these secret desires that we had, and whether it was to be famous or to be a mom, right? Or to be married, or to own my first home or to have my first dog, or that I always dreamed of, being able to, backpack in Europe. This is the month where things may come together and you're going to get your opportunities, right? So I'm really excited. It's new beginnings, Aries, and new opportunities. So the sky is the limit. It may be that you wanted your own talk show. It may be that you wanted to be, a head writer of some project, or you wanted a career as an announcer, or you wanted to be on TV or have your own, podcast or your own articles. This is the month that you can do it. So just put one foot in front of the other and take action, and you're going to see it because it's going to multiply very fast. Okay, so let's look at health for Aries. Some of you, I feel like you could be run down, and that could be just from, stress, worry, doing too much. Even when things are good and we do too much, our body can somehow rebel against it and not be in the flow. So I want you to, just take this month to chill out a little bit. We've got that retrograde August 12th through the 5th. That's a great time to kind of like reboot, slow down, let the universe do some stuff for us, so that we can really have everything that we need, our needs met. So I do feel like it's about you slowing down and you listening to your rhythm and not pushing yourself so hard. Get out of your head. Sometimes we have our ideas, oh God, I can't sleep till 8. That's like, oh my God, that's torturous. That would be horrible. Or no, what if I don't go in the office today? What will people think? Well, you're the boss, right? You can do whatever you want. So you gotta kind of get out of your own way or out of your own work habits if you're somebody who works really, really hard all the time. And conversely, if you're somebody who's been depressed, laying on a couch, can't get started, you gotta get out of your own way, because movement creates more energy. Getting up off of the couch, going for a walk creates more energy. So we have more vitality then to draw from to go and get our job, or to go do what we need to do, to clean our house or take a shower, or to be able to call a friend and come have lunch, right? So if you're working through depression, get yourself into the shower, get yourself to call a friend, get the help that you need, because your life doesn't have to look like this. There's a lot of support here to push you forward in a positive way. All right, Aries, I hope you like my intuitive astrology. If you do, please click like, share it with your friends. Please comment below. I'll be checking back to respond. And have a terrific August. Enjoy these massive eclipses. They're so great, and they're really designed to move us forward. So hopefully you're moving forward so you don't feel like they're kicking you in the butt, but they're really lifting you up instead. All right, lots of love, Aries.